Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. This is definitely one of those days where I'm playing PowerWash Simulator because I need my brain to be able to unplug. Just one of those days at work. So I think what I'll do is finish the fire truck and probably do some on the skate park and some on the tree house. It looks a lot cleaner than I remember. Oh, okay. Now I see. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm really congested. I think I'm actually going to maybe turn where's sound, graphics, audio. Turn the water volume down a little. What's water tone? Well, hopefully this doesn't screw anything up too much. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Oh, does that maybe tone makes it like deeper? I feel like I'm not making a lot of progress here. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, that doesn't sound right. I know this doesn't really matter, but it's bothering me. Sounds the same. Did I actually change it? Huh. That's really weird. So maybe it has to do with what I'm cleaning? I don't know. I don't remember it sounding like that on anything. Okay. On the other hand, I am using a more powerful power washer. So, I don't know. I wonder if I still need to crouch. I just want to get... I feel like I need to be up close. Come on. I'm not wasting any more metal cleaner. Okay. Using those cleaners is great, but then it leaves all these like randomly placed dirt spots around. Handle's plastic. Okay. Is that still dirty down there? Yeah. This dirt is tough. Like unusually. Okay, well obviously then that's a piece of cake just to show that I'm wrong. What huh. Okay, now this okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It just looked like it was gonna be difficult, didn't it? Did I actually finish that? I finished the warning light. I think they mean the turn indicator. Could be wrong. My son actually played this for the first time during his mental health stream today. So I helped him out a little with tips during chat. I'm not sure if he would call it helping, but I think I gave him a couple good heads up about stuff. But on the other hand, he bought the new attachments much sooner than I had, so that just goes to show that guys tend to like their gadgets. Huh. Why isn't that getting clean? Oh, it's part of the bumper, so it's not gonna... Okay. I don't mean that only guys like gadgets, because I definitely like gadgets. But I have a father, a husband, and a son who are into gadgets. So, at least in my family. And I think in my family, I'm kind of the only woman who's interested, who likes gadgets. And that's, and I have 2 sisters and 2 nieces. I'm used to being kind of weird that way. I've spent years with playing MMORPGs, and I always play a woman. And of guys saying to me, well, I know you're probably not really a woman, but... And I'm like, no, really, I am. Yeah, okay, sure. No, really? And I'm like, never mind. Or when I played EverQuest, and I played a wood elf, and can't remember if it was my class or just all female wood elves, but your starting outfit was like a bodysuit with a thong, and it was just like really distracting for me, to be honest. And you know, so I always tried to get pants as soon as possible. But I had someone one time, or at least one time, maybe it might have been more than one time, because I'm kind of an alcoholic, so I probably had a starter wood elf like at least 3 times. And at least one time, like, I just got stuff gifted to me. And that was when they would say, oh, I know you're probably a guy, but, or some, you know, and would like trail off. And that's when it'd be like, no, really, I'm a woman. Whatever. Of course, no one ever gave me pants, for the obvious reason that the elves behind would no longer be as visible. So I guess that was counterproductive for them. But in general, I was always in the minority as far as how many other women were playing. The answer was usually not many. Okay, that's did not expect. I mean, some of these areas I'm definitely down to using um, the red thingy. The red nozzle or whatever. Although I think I can use yellow now. Am I not using... I'm using the short extender, right? Extension, yeah, short extension. Oh. Wow, all these little gadgets and doohickeys on the fire truck on each side are a real pain. But I guess it gives some variety. Oh, probably gonna have to crouch down for that section. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to finish this last night because I mean, just the thing as a whole, because I had as much left to do as I thought I did, which was more than I wanted to handle right then. It's like nothing on that hubcap, they call it the wheel, is getting clean. So the wheel and the tire both need some serious cleaning. So this is part of the truck. Yeah. I wonder where the truck ends. Because there's stuff on this, and that's the truck. Oh, I see something over there. Damn. I got the other tire from over here. That needs red. I think it's too far to get the other one. I get a little bit of it. Welp, I think I'm going to need to use the red for this. Either that or the metal cleaner, which I don't feel like doing. Oh, Jesus, these things are the biggest pain. It's just like these things they call the wheel and we call like the hubcap. And there was something over here, right? Was it that? I can't remember what it was. I can't. I guess I have. Maybe it was that. I have to stand up normally. I don't know what it was. Damn it. Down there. Yeah, this is all just the truck, so you can't say, hey, how am I doing on this individual part? Because it's all part of the whole. So that freaking hubcap is taking forever. What's left? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. That one's done. But then this and back of it is part of the truck. So did I finish the tire? Nope. Probably need to get it from the other side. Okay, so anything, yep. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I mean, it looks like the truck should be just about done. It looked like there was some stuff up top that, oh, there's lots of stuff everywhere. What am I talking about? Brake light. Okay, so those got done. They still have anything left? Just a little bit. Why do the middle ones don't seem to be dinging? Okay, yellow. Okay. Oh, the hose is like nasty. Really nasty. What's up here? Oh, this one. Okay. I figured the hose would have some stuff on it. And I guess that's the hose. They consider the case that it's in part of the hose, which is fine. Don't want to get too micro with this. Anything that I should use red for? Oh. Okay. Yellow. Oh. That's not coming off, like, really easily. That's being difficult. But maybe if I get the stuff on the sides, it'll be enough. Or maybe not. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, just a tiny bit left. So as soon as you start using the red one, it's like ding, ding, ding. Steps. Okay. Oh, no wonder that one's really dirty. I may have to go on top of the truck. Because the angle just is like not good here. Oh, did not mean to hit that. So I assume not, yeah, that side's gonna suck too. I figured. So now that's done. So on this side, it's truck looks like it's done. So then we're talking about the wheel. Stupid wheel. Oh, and then there's the tire from over there, which is not giving me a break. So the truck itself looks like it's done. Jeez. Okay, so the tire's done. I was just eating candy corn before I started, and it made my tea then afterward taste so unsweetened. I thought that was dirty, but it was just a reflection of some trees. So yeah, my son was playing this, and he got into the same like kind of not addiction to it, but where you like, it's kind of like with knitting. With knitting, it's like, okay, I'm almost done. I'm just going to do one more row, and then you're like, no, wait a minute, I just want just one more row. It seems like the same kind of thing. It's just hard to stop for some reason, unless you've completely finished the job. But now, why isn't 99%? Okay, so what have I not done? Doors, handles, and steps. Okay, so I still need to do the steps. Door, yep, that door's got a little bit somewhere. Yep. Handles, handle, step, and tire. So it's the tire. It's that tire over there, isn't it? I don't know. I think the other ones are done. So it's that one. Oh, I see a little bit. Okay, so that one's done. Steps, I understand. Handle, is that one of the handles? Okay, so that one's done. Probably are handles all over the place, aren't there? That one is done. That one is done. I mean, because they have to grab on this stuff, right? Handle, that's a handle. That's a handle. Handle. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. Okay. Handle. Oh, there are a bunch of handles here. That's a handle, right? No, that's the truck. That's the handle. Probably missed one. Is there one on top? Oh, wait a minute. What about this one? This is the one. Okay, where is it? Yeah. Okay, so the thing left to do is get up on the top and I think do the steps from there. Where's my ladder? Okay. Okay. Oh, I thought this angle would be a little better than it actually is. Okay, so maybe I can. I'm like, okay, there's a little bit there. Come on. Oh, I can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, maybe I have to bring the ladder over there. Yeah. Can I use the ladder in the back? Yes. Okay, so that's perfect. I'll be able to go up and. Okay, job complete. FA, you're a legend. It is absolutely pristine. Even the rust's gone. That should get the mayor off our backs for a while, which means we can all get back to doing jobs we're paid for. Thanks, pal. Okay. Does look nice. Do I do the RV? No, first I will. Ow, I got tetanus and flu shot yesterday. My arm hurts. I'm going to do some in the skate park. And then I will maybe do the RV. Not sure. When I finish this, that would be good. It's too bad we can't go around to the outside. I mean, unless I'm missing something, you can't. I mean, I definitely would not discount the possibility that I'm missing something, because that does tend to happen. But I did try a couple times. It just seems like it would be easier, and they've done other things where they stop you from going any further than a certain point. So I don't know why they couldn't do it here. Excuse me, I will be right back. So I love candy corn, and I just ordered from Amazon 6 bags of different types of candy corn. So, and for anyone who's not from the US and doesn't know what candy corn is, it's a Halloween candy that in some ways resembles wax, but is very, very sweet. And look, their graffiti's coming off. So I forget. Okay, so I remember. So one is probably just regular candy corn. I don't remember though. One's the autumn mix, which has the ones that look like they have chocolate at the bottom. And then there's caramel flavored candy corn, caramel apple flavored candy corn, and I don't remember the other ones. The other ones I think are a little more, you know, pedestrian, a little more usual. So I don't think my husband likes it. Pretty sure he doesn't. But my son is relatively fond of it. I don't think he likes it as much as I do, but to some extent he likes it. So I have a handful now of the little pumpkins and the regular candy corn with the yellow, orange, and white. And then the orange and like chocolate ones. So oh, wall. You know what? I have to get up there, don't I? Okay. Okay, for some reason having trouble jumping. That was weird. Maybe I was like kind of stuck. Yeah, and of course I do my thing where I fall down the ladder. But I can't get... Okay, there we go. Probably will need to move the ladder down and get that area down. No, guess not. At least not if that's part of it. Let's see. Can't really reach much from here. So, what about that wall? Yeah, that wall's dirty. Okay. I could probably use the stepladder, actually. I think. Or not. Okay, so this is good. Okay. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I can get some stuff over there. Doing the ground is kind of counterproductive from here. Okay, so I didn't really get much out of that. Wall, so that wall is done. So I've resolved, I mentioned before, not to make the mistake I did with the playground, where I do all the structures and then I end up doing like tons of, I end up doing a ton of the playground floor because that's all that was left. It was boring. So I'm interspersing the boring floor. This is the gallery floor with structures and stuff. For some reason, my glasses are hurting my nose. The bridge of my nose. I don't know why. All of a sudden. I've had these a while. I actually need new glasses and keep forgetting to call the place. So, yeah, at work I made the mistake, which I sometimes do, taking on stuff because no one else is taking it on. Our new vice chancellor is in between, well, not in between, like kind of in between executive assistants because the executive assistant that was in the role resigned to actually become the executive assistant for the entire university system that we're in. Kind of understand that. And then we had an interim person who's, because of the pandemic, her department was not making any money, so they basically laid people off. And she was planning on staying until a permanent EA was hired. And her old department said, either you come back now or you don't have a job. And which is too bad. I mean, we loved her on a personal basis as well as for the fact that she was just so good. So, and then we had me doing it. And after like 2 months, I said to my boss, I just literally do not have enough hours in the day to do both these jobs. I can't do it. And so then they got someone from elsewhere in our division to be the interim EA. And I'm not sure, she's been on vacation, but apparently she's leaving the division in like a couple days. And as of yet, we do not have a permanent person set. So like a moron. I noticed the last couple days there were like, because I get CC'd on stuff, I noticed that like no one was, like the scheduling and stuff wasn't getting taken care of for the vice chancellor. And so like I didn't do anything for a couple days, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to answer like one of these. I'm just going to answer one more, you know, because these people have been waiting a couple days. And you can probably guess what happened. It was like I ended up spending most of my day working on that stuff instead of my own work. And then, and then I could see that some people were like, oh, okay, she's back in the role. And I was like, no. And I asked our HR person, and she told me what the status was of the potential permanent person. And I was like, so we don't, we're not really sure when this is going to be resolved. I just figured, like, there was some rumor that the person was going to start, hopefully, on the 25th in less than 2 weeks. So I thought, oh, okay, I'm only doing this for, at worst, I'll only be doing this for a couple of weeks. And then I find out, maybe, but it was like, well, let's, it was, it was just like, the stuff has to get done. And so I'm the most likely person to do it just because of my position. And I was like, I should have just not, but you just can't not let the stuff get done, especially not at the level we work at. So, because if a meeting isn't happening, and by any chance the chancellor asks why isn't that meeting set up yet? And they're like, oh, well, because no one is booking it for this vice chancellor. Then it's like, yeah, you don't want that coming back on you. Not that it would officially be back on me, because I wasn't officially supposed to be doing it. But, you know how that stuff goes. You just feel like you failed. So, and it's been such a turmoil that I feel badly for people who are trying to set stuff up. And so I'm a moron. I should just have not done anything. But I also wanted to help. My boss is leaving for another job at the end of the month. She's trying to wrap up all this stuff. So I don't want her to have to worry about this when she's trying to wrap everything up. So, like I said, I'm a moron. So, but I did talk to our HR person, so then at least someone would know if I'm not getting my own work done, someone will know why. So that's something, I guess. But it's not a great situation that we've had to go so long. We didn't technically have anyone in the position for a couple months, except we did have an interim person. So it's not the easiest. And I like desperately, because of the 2 months I was doing 2.5 jobs, I desperately wanted a vacation the last week in October. And also to, do some Halloween stuff. Not that my child is of an age to go trick-or-treating or wear a costume, but I really need the vacation too. So, but I realize that that's probably not going to happen. I don't know. Kind of hard to say. The timing's probably not going to be the best. So, I don't know. It's like not really easy. But as I mentioned in the last stream, I won't go into the whole saga, but I did apply for another job on campus the other day. So, honestly, without my boss, I just can't see myself really enjoying my job. I really appreciate a good boss, and that's what she is. So I figured, applying doesn't do any harm. That's for sure. And nowadays, like in the old days before the pandemic, when you had to interview for a job, when you were interviewing for a job, you had to come up with excuses and, take half a day off, for personal reasons or something like that. And now it's just like, all you have to do is not be available during, you know, a short period of time. You don't have to change your clothes. You don't have to hike across campus. You don't have to worry who might see you wearing nice clothes. So it's actually much easier. You just go into your next Zoom meeting, essentially. So it is easier. But I told a friend of mine in the last department I worked at before the one I'm in now, chemistry, that I was going to apply to another job. She said, come back to chemistry. And I was like, there's just, I loved chemistry. I loved the people there. I loved my boss. However, she is going to be retiring in a year or two. And chemistry actually doesn't have a lot of different types of staff positions. So, and they actually haven't yet filled the position I was in. I feel like I would be kind of going backward if I took that one anyway. And one of the reasons I looked for another job was because I was kind of bored in that one. And it probably would be even more boring now that so many of the, well, probably all the seminars. I coordinated the seminars, but I'm sure they're all on Zoom still. So that's just not enough. So they started reviewing the applications yesterday. Well, in theory. I know how this goes. Like, in theory, you're doing it, but, you know, then someone can't make the meeting that's set up to discuss them, and so you push it back, and, you know, stuff happens. So, so in theory, they started looking at them. And I hadn't even considered, I was not interested in doing the executive assistant job. I haven't really been interested in it for a while, but it's the only real logical move for me right now. For one thing, and the money's pretty good, so that's the other thing. As long as it's not someone who expects me to wait hand and foot on them, then I think we'll be fine. And the person who I would be supporting, I think is definitely not that type of person. So I think it's a fairly safe potential move. So this is what is this called? A fun box. What? Huh? I don't even know what that means. Clearly, I don't know much about skateboarding. My son did it for an extremely brief period of time. He actually did pretty well, but I guess it just didn't click for him. Oh, wait a minute, that's not dirt, that's part of the thing. Oh, my arm hurts. My husband and I went yesterday. We both needed our flu shots. And so we got those. He got his pneumonia shot, because he gets pneumonia really easily. Ooh, there's nowhere to... Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to climb up and like walk along the thing. He got his pneumonia one. And like another one, I think. I can't remember now. And I got my tetanus one. And I should get my shingles one, but the doctor said, yeah, we're not going to do that all at once. Because I guess the new shingles one you can get a bad reaction from. And if that's the case, we can be pretty sure that that would happen to me. I'm the queen of bad reactions to medication, vaccines, all sorts of stuff. If there is a really rare side effect for medication, you know who gets it? Obviously, you know the answer. I mean, I've had symptoms that then the doctors were like, or side effects, doctors were like, oh, well, I guess I need to fill out the form for the FDA because I know this is a new one. I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. What else is new? Story of my life. So, the doctors a lot of times feel like they know so much better than you do. And in many cases they do. But you also know yourself and, you know, your past history better than they do. So I've had doctors tell me, oh no, that can't be it. Or no, I just don't see how that could be connected or whatever. And sure enough, you know, when we do process of elimination, I stopped taking the medicine, I stopped having the side effects. And then they're like, oh, wow, I've never heard of that before. Well, let the FDA know. Or my first neurologist said he never heard of anyone having a certain MS symptom that I had. Well, okay. Got to write it down somewhere, report it somewhere, doc, because that's what usually happens. So that's not a huge deal. It's just sometimes it's funny. Okay, so should I finish? What I think what I should do is finish that area. This one over here. Let's get rid of the graffiti. If I can remember. Where's the... So I have to take this off, I think, to have the oscillating nozzle. Am I wrong? Or do I have to take this off? Or am I using the... Oh, I'm using the wrong one. That's what it is. Okay, I think the red one should... Yeah. And actually, maybe even the yellow one could. To some extent, at least. Yeah. Got it? Yeah. Okay, yellow. A little closer. So my son decided that this was the perfect thing to play during his Wednesday mental health streams. So he said, even though he wanted to keep playing it, he had to stop because he wanted to save it for the mental health streams. I don't know how many hours this is, potentially. I mean, obviously it's going to vary per person. But he just wanted to save it because it seemed like it was a good thing. And then he doesn't have to sit there every week like he does now going, okay, what am I going to play? You know, what's suitable for the mental health stream? So I think he was kind of psyched to find something. Which is understandable. But he did like it because he could just turn his brain off, which is definitely one reason I like it. I mean, I haven't played Stardew Valley for a while, but I've been so stressed. And the thing is with Stardew Valley, it's kind of like running your real life. Hey there, I've got one heck of a filthy sidecar. If you can fit us in, I can run it up to you if that helps. I'm not supposed to be answering these, right? It doesn't seem. There's one thing I know about concrete is that it likes to be as flat as possible. Oh, that's a park warden. Okay. Well, okay. But not in the skate park. The skate park, not all the concrete is flat. The skate park, a lot of it is curved. Weirdo. I guess he doesn't. I guess the park warden is a little hostile to the skate park and the users of the people who utilize the skate park. Sometimes it's hard to see the dirt that's in the shade. Yep, this is a big place. It's going to take a little while. I'm not going to obviously not going to try to finish it in this stream because, you know, ADD for one thing, or ADHD for one thing, but also just boring to do the exact same thing. I mean, that's how it feels to me. And also because I actually still have to work on our YouTube video and get it edited and everything. So this isn't my one of my normal streaming nights. But like I said, I needed to calm down, so I'm not going to play this game off the air, off stream. not going to do that. Okay. God, this works so much better with this one than it used to. Just realized I also have to make travel reservations for the VC. I think it's falling to me by default. I really don't want to go back to where I was totally stressed out, but I just don't see any way out of it because there's really no one else who can do this. I'm not being, like, conceited. It's just that we have a really small office and everyone is specialized. So it's like, well, what are you going to do? Ask the finance person to do it? Ask the communications person to do it? No. It's not a natural fit. Which is what I knew. I knew there was no one else who was not who was capable of doing it. It's just, now my boss, one of the reasons I love her dearly is because she actually pitched in when I said I was really stressed out. And then they asked the other woman, but she was doing a lot of the stuff herself, which at her level as chief of staff, she should not have to do. But I think she's probably like me. It's like, well, it has to get done, so you just do it. Yeah, that actually is how she is. So, you know, just do it after it has to get done. So I think I'm going to finish this section. Well, so, oh, that's going to take a while. I do have to, I really do have to work on our video. So I can get it up tonight. So maybe I'll work on the van and the, or RV, and then that would be it for today. Whoops. How can I be so close? I finished the bench. That's right. I don't need to wash that. I did finish it, right? Yeah. Oh, and I forgot my son and I wanted to test out the System Shock multiplayer because we're going to play that. Yeah, I need to do a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the RV and do some on that. I don't know how, oh, motorbike and sidecar. You know what? I think I'll do that. RV is a pretty big job. This is just a perfect size job, I think. Oh, so this is supposed to be like my garage, I think. My garage slash workshop. Is looking pretty shiny. See, this might be a really quick job, better than I thought. Or not. No. See, with this new power washer, it does go really quickly. On certain types. I mean, the fire engine definitely did, fire truck definitely did have some really bad dirt. No question about it. I'm already 73. Probably if I crouch down, I'll get a lot done. Now a lot of it's just like crevices. How much am I getting paid for this? Okay, so oh, I thought it was 712. No, that's what I actually have in my balance. Keep forgetting that. I would like something else like the Mars rover. On Mars. I don't know what, but it's like how House Flipper you can buy. I mean, it's very expensive, but you can buy a house on the moon to flip. So obviously it's going to be a while that I get to that one. Especially because right now I'm kind of flummoxed with House Flipper. I think I have to sit down and plan out the garden of the house I'm going to flip. Actually, the house itself is really problematic. I wish you could build additions. I wonder why you can't. Well, because you don't actually build walls. Well, you can build like walls on a limited basis. But okay, so having trouble with, well, sometimes it's just a different angle you need to do. Like that is obviously much easier to reach now than that. There's something down there. I think I'm too close. Oh, the tailpipe. Look at that. The tailpipe's dirty inside. Too close. There, I see. What's that noise? Is weird. They had some weird noises like in the forest things that you're doing. Noises were a little creepy. Windshield's almost done. Where's the dirt? Is it like down here? It's a little tough when the thing is yellow. I'd have to crouch down for that. I'll probably only get paid like $100 for this. Oh, I'm really close. Tire is done, but the spokes set. is still has that stuff. And is that... Huh. Oh, up here. Okay. I guess I'll have to look at the list. Not that I will know what any of the parts mean. Okay. Of course, in real life, I would not stand on this, obviously. It's in here, somewhere in here. What about the windshield? I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, wait a minute. Okay, so... Engine, fender, and fuel tank. See, I knew those would not mean anything to me. Oh, there's that. Fender, fuel tank, windshield. Which windshield? That one. Okay. There. Fuel tank. Okay, so fuel tank has to be on the motorbike and not on the sidecar. So, fuel tank. That's exhaust. Fender. Okay. Too close. It's really not easy when this thing is yellow. Fuel tank. Engine, fairing. Swing arm. I just don't even see anything that looks like it could be... Oh, wait a minute, although I think I see this. Okay, fuel tank. Okay, I'm sure people who actually know where this is are like yelling at their phones or computers. The fuel tank could be in there. It just couldn't, right? Where do you put fuel tanks in these things? Here? Fairing. Fuel tank. Okay. There we go. Hey, don't suppose you have time to fit in my poor little Trixie, do you? She's all mucked up. No. Because Trixie presumably is something living. Clean the motorbike and sidecar. Made 150. Yippee. Great job on the sidecar. It's never looked better. Tempted to go in for the Appalachian Way mega run now. It's always been Bobby's dream. Okay. What? I will do the SUV, and then that'll be it. I'm actually also hoping that more wood cleaner comes in for the treehouse because, hey, don't speak. Is this Trixie? Is that what she was talking about? I guess so. Okay, yellow. Names? Why am I saying who names their car? A fair number of people do. This one isn't that difficult as far as how easy it is to get stuff off. Well, this is easier than doing the last one because the last one was yellow. So finding the dirt was not easy. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to crouch down at some point, clearly. Everything is so much faster than when I started because I'm using a much better sounds like someone's in the attic. That's weird. Maybe they're just in the kitchen. My eyes have been, I have one eye that's been watering for the last couple days. I don't know, it may have to do with, it's been really dry around here. It's down to like literally 11% humidity the other day, for a while at least. And for a couple days it was under 20% humidity in the daytime. No, under actually 15 in the daytime. So, and it was windy. So of course we were like, okay, is PG&E going to turn the power off because they haven't gone around to trimming trees and the wind's going to knock a line down and start a fire. So their solution is to turn everyone's power off. I mean, I realize there are plenty of places around the world that don't have electricity or don't have reliable electricity, but PG&E has absolutely no defense. I mean, we were just all blown away a couple of years ago when the whole campus had to close down because PG&E was like, oh yeah, there might be it wasn't even danger of fire near us because of the way they had the system set up. It was danger of fire like nowhere really near us, but because it was all connected, they had to turn it all down, and that affected us as well as the areas that were closer to the fire danger. So we were like, great, good job, PG&E. Hate them. Because then the problem was, so you can't stay on campus, but you don't have power in your home to do work or anything. So I think I knitted a lot, I remember. And stressed out because I had a lot of work to do. And nowadays, I mean, I've been working for a long time, decades, literally. You can't do anything without a computer and without an internet connection. So it's just, you're at a standstill. I remember that even was the case back in like 98. I was working for a HMO, and the network went down, and it was like there was really nothing, like no one had work that they could do. It was everyone was just standing around waiting to see if it was going to come back on. Okay, I still have to do this. Oh, there's a little under there. I never feel like I'm going to get that part. So it says car. That's not. I'm almost done, it looks like. There's a little. So bonnet and car. Bonnet is the hood, right? Or what we call hood in America. Oh, the roof still isn't done. Okay. Oh yeah, I couldn't see it from there. Am I done? No. Okay. The bonnet. So I guess that includes the, oh, there it is. Okay, job complete. What is this? The water jet people? I'm having a frightful time with the ordinary? Any chance you could give it a quick whiz? No idea what that is. Doesn't look shiny in that picture. Okay. So what's this thing? Oh, no. Okay, this I have to do. Clean the penny farthing. Came a cropper on the old bicycle. Seems an element of rust may have crept in and seized up the ruddy stop blocks. Give the old boy a quick swish, and there's a shiny threepenny bit in it for you. Oh my God, this one's just too weird. $10. I'm gonna get. Oh, they brought it to the garage, so. Did he just send me another message? If so, it went by very quickly. And these are not in order. I do not understand what the order of this is supposed to be. So, anyway, let's see. Oh, he does have a lot of rust. I think I should charge him more than $10. When do you get to start negotiating on the rates? I think I have a pretty good reputation by now. I mean, this is like 100% rust. I guess it won't take that long. But, I mean, $10, come on. But, like I said, he brought it to me, so I don't have to have any travel time. But it's kind of hard to see where you have... I mean, did I finish anything? Yeah, wheel, okay. It's like, it has these tiny parts. Surprised I can stand this close without it refusing to... Where's... Oh, the seat is like oddly... Yeah. Come on. This one's tricky. Small, but it's tricky. Yeah, because you're like trying to aim at this very narrow area. Which is, of course, maybe I should just use the yellow. That probably would make more sense, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, that helps. What percentage? I'm at 93%. Okay. Ooh. I can't believe I'm at 93%. That's... $95. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Okay, so what's still... So I may need to use the red one again. So I should probably crouch down. Probably something... Not much, but yeah. What still needs to be done? Handlebars and pedals. Yeah, those pedals are a pain. Okay, there's one. And of course this has to have yellow accents. Thanks. Pedal. Yeah, that still has a little bit. Where does it still have some? Oh, God, it's like tiny. So it's just the handlebars, right? It had to have yellow accents. Of course it did. Oh, it's on top. Okay. Speed this up by bringing this over. What a tremendous job. He's come out an absolute dream. If he didn't write so beautifully, I'd flog him to a museum. Okay. I mean, it's clean, but okay. So then next time I will do probably the skate park, the tree house, and the RV, and possibly anything that pops up. So to anyone who's been watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know that you could be watching. Hi, Chai Tea. I know you could be watching other people, and also, of course, the same goes to anyone watching the VOD. So I really appreciate you spending time with me, and I hope you take care.